Now, classic kids drama series Byker Grove made stars of Ant Dec, Jill Halfpenny and Donna Air, amongst many others, when it started back in 1989. The show also changed the life of my next guest. Holly Matthews starred in the show as Emma Miller for 5 years in the 90s and noughties. She then went on to star in other roles and become a confidence coach, helping people find their happiness. Oh my goodness, she's here right now. The memories must be flooding back to you right now, Holly.
Well, I was just obviously told that you were going to show a clip of me kissing someone, so I was thinking, who was it? You know, who?
There were so many.
There were so many on that show. Yes, absolutely. But it's so. Do you know what? It's so lovely that people have such fond memories of the show. And when we were on it, we didn't have social media, so although it was watched by a lot of people, because we didn't have any of the TV, did we? We weren't really aware of it. So actually now, at the ripe age of 41, I'm getting to know all of these people are now messaging and knowing that it's going on to ITV next month, and they're starting to go back on it, and they're like, I loved it. It was my getting home from school and having my tea and watching.
And there's like 18 series or something. It felt like it was like a complete and utter lifetime of Byker Grove.
And it did. Some of the really things that kids TV didn't do. It really tackled big issues. And so it feels nice to be part of that, and it's very funny being able to go back and now watch it, because I hadn't seen any of it for such a long time, and it's like, I guess it would be imagined like somebody else seeing themselves at school. So
of course it is,
and
a big part of your life. Though, but you've come such a long way, of course, since the childhood Byker Grove days, and you're now, it's classed as an intuitive psychology coach.
That's right, yeah.
And this, basically, a big part of it really is you're trying to make people the happier version of themselves.
Yeah. Absolutely. Trying to support people with being your weirdest self. And what I mean by that is not performative. It's about being your authentic self. When you can really be that, which is way harder than it should be, isn't it, sometimes? When you do that, you get to live a life in a way that feels good to you. Whether it's, your social life, you attract your own band of weirdos, because if you're yourself, you do that. And so for me, it just feels really purposeful to help people to be able to do that.
And helping people to try and release themselves of lots of things that do hold them back. Even simple things like just people-pleasing, and lots of us hold on to shame and anxiety and things that really hold us back, that you can deal with and get rid of, and really, truly be a better version of yourself because of that.
Well, we get given these labels, don't we, as we go through our life. We almost attach these labels to ourselves, where we're too much, we're not enough, and then we start to find ways to be able to fit in and be palatable. So we people please and we minimise ourselves. We don't share our opinions. But actually, over time, what happens is we lose ourselves. And so when I meet people, it's often when they're going, I've hit a brick wall and I don't know who I am. And I help them to unpick those labels and go, actually, what would you like to be? Who are you underneath all of that? And help them to see that it doesn't have to be scary to do that. There will be, when you first start to lean into being yourself, there will be a little kickback from some people around you, because they'll be like, whoa, they're putting boundaries in place. They're not doing what I want them to do anymore. And that's normal and it's okay. But at the things that I do, so I have an event happening on the 15th of November in Newcastle.
Yes,
which is
Be Weird Live.
Be Weird Live.
Exactly. And so tell us about the event, because a big part of this is actually just the sense of community involved in it.
It's finding your cheerleaders in a safe space to learn to be yourself, because, as we say, we've done years of masking and being the good girl, the palatable one, whatever else it is. And so it's a safe space where you really can be yourself.
And this is you being yourself.
This is me being myself. And the theme of all of my events is wear what you dare, which is not, it doesn't mean that you dress, I might be the more extreme of that, being an actor. But for some people, it might be they wear a little pink nail varnish and they'd never do that before, or they wear a grey T-shirt and they normally wear a black. But it's stretching yourself out of what you think is safe and what you should do. It's getting rid of the shoulds and changing that to maybe could I do this? Let's see what would be good for me.
Instead of the should. I mean, you're passing on a lot of your skills, Holly, that you had to teach yourself. You had to rediscover a new version of yourself and find an inner strength. In fact, you lost your husband in your early 30s. I mean, you had 2 small children, and suddenly life looked very different.
Really different.
And you've managed to do that. And so I think that will really resonate with so many people that come to the event, because you've been through
I'm not doing
something.
This. Yeah, I'm not doing this from a place of everything's been easy. In my acting background, people, it would be easy for people to think, oh, you're on TV, so everything's easy. But I think having seen, you know, that my husband died and having witnessed that kind of, you know, on shows like this, and it gives them a sense that I'm in the trenches with you. I've done this work myself, and even growing up on TV, you know, being the kid off the telly, there was a lot of masking that happened for me there. You know, it was very exposing, and it feels more important to me. I think this is the thing, when you have a big loss and big grief, it feels, for me, life is short. Whatever we believe about an afterlife, we have this much time here. So what drives me is helping people to be their weirdest self so they can enjoy their time while we're here.
Enjoy is exactly it, Holly. It's so, you are like, look at you, you look fantastic.
I'm like the Christmas tree today.
You bring the joy naturally. Holly, thank you so much. Be Weird Live. It's on November 15th. And there'll be more dates maybe next year.
There will be, yeah.
There'll be more coming up. And of course, you can stream Byker Grove on STV Player right now. And it comes to ITVX next month. Thank you so much, Holly. Hi there. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel, where we upload new videos every single day. You can click here if you're interested in this video, or head to the homepage for some more amazing content.